The sealed box in front of you holds the famous Book of Fountains, a captivating document detailing 16th century Rouen water supply system. It was created in 1519 by Jacques Le Lieur, Francis I's notary and secretary. Inside the box, the first thing you will see in the Book of Fountains is La Grande Vue de Rouen. Painted in 1525, it shows a panoramic view of Rouen Renaissance architectural delights. It is one of the first European illustrations of this size. The Book of Fountains shows 3 extraordinary plans. Just take a look. Unfolded, they are more than 20 meters long. This work takes us back to 16th century Rouen. The city of 100 spires was one of the richest in the land. Open to the world, the town flourished due to its business and intellectual prowess. The Book of Fountains is the sole witness to its glorious past. Showing Renaissance and Gothic architecture, city plans, military constructions, and daily life, all brought to life in great detail. Would you like to take a closer look? Hold on, we're going in. Diving into the Book of Fountains, we find ourselves standing in front of the Grand Bourteroud Hotel. Work began on the hotel in 1502 by the Leroux family during the reign of William II, William the Red, and was to be completed by his son, William III. On the outside walls, you can see the salamander, the emblem of Francis I. In the interior courtyard, the magnificent bas-reliefs depict historic events and country landscapes. The old market is not too far from here. Let's go have a look. The old market square is flanked by many half-timbered inns, a common feature in Rouen. To the south of the square lies the Saint-Sauveur Church, which will be destroyed during the French Revolution. Nowadays, we can see remains of its foundations in the middle of the square. The impressive building on your left was a key meeting place in the town. It housed the largest market in France at the time, with thousands of people flocking here every day to collect their meat, coming from far and wide. In 1520, the municipality of Rouen built the Saint-Sauveur fountain to provide access to water for those using the market. This proved useful for cleaning the pavement and steps after market's activities. The square was also a spot for public executions, as you can see from the gallows here. It was here that Joan of Arc was burnt at the stake on 30th May 1431. The square's newer church, built in 1970, was named the Church of Saint Joan of Arc in her memory. We are in the new market square. In front of you is Rouen Courthouse. During its early days, it was called the Exchequer of Normandy. This was the name for the Court of Justice, which assembled dignitaries of the region in various places before establishing itself in this building in Rouen. In 1515, Francis I renamed the institution the Parliament of Normandy. The different periods of construction of the court make it a real window into architectural excellence. It was targeted many times during World War II, but luckily its west wing and central building, built at the time of the Book of Fountains, still stand. Can you see the clock tower? Here is the glorious clock tower, home to the municipal bells and old town clock known as the Great Clock. The mechanism is one of the oldest in Europe and worked from its inception in 1389 until 1928. But the clock tower depicted in the Book of Fountains is not the original one. Following a revolt by the people of Rouen who protested against fiscal oppression, Charles VI decided to punish the inhabitants by destroying the church tower in the 14th century, and he formally banned its reconstruction. The skilled people of Rouen decided to rebuild the tower, which you see here, under the guise of it being a clock tower and not a church tower. The Fountain of the Massacre, which carries the name of the old arch under Le Gros Horloge, is the oldest in Rouen, built in 1457. The Book of Fountains captures Rouen in an era of progress and prosperity. A hub for merchants and trading during the reign of Francis I, Rouen continues to be a hotspot for business and tourism. Our journey into the Book of Fountains is coming to an end. Maybe you would like to take a dip into the archives to discover Rouen from the Middle Ages to the French Revolution in the exhibition Rouen Retrouvé, which is located in the viewing hall on the first floor.